The Atlas Prime access that's launching on the 1st of October will be coming with its Echo Prime, Death Cube Prime, and the Death Machine Rifle Prime. For the Prime accessories, you'll be able to get the Massive Prime Syandana, the Orcus Prime Sentinel accessories, as well as a 90-day credit and affinity booster, and the new bonus 7-day mod drop chance booster. Rebecca had also tweeted out that Atlas Prime will be coming with Prime Rumblers. So for those wondering about Prime effects, like myself on the initial launch of the video, he will be coming with Prime effects, with his Rumblers having a unique visual style, which you can see on screen. Rebecca had also announced that they will follow the equipped skin and its customizations. Once again, that goes live on the 1st of October. Now, in regards to that new bonus 7-day mod drop chance booster, the community has been responding to its addition since its announcement, and Rebecca has been replying to a number of comments. The first comment that got a response was, "I don't think I like the mod drop chance booster being a thing in Prime accessories," where Rebecca replied, "This is a slow and experimental change to our tried and true Prime access formula that doesn't disrupt the existing prices, but gives those who support us first access to something new in the program. It's a bonus 7-day mod drop chance, which doubles a given enemy's chance at dropping a mod. As an example, kill a unit with a 20% chance, expect that to double. A lot of the feedback has been swap out the boosters, so instead of completely swapping, we're just adding a bonus for now, and a new type at that. Hoping to see resource enter the formula as well later on, but one step at a time." Rebecca also replied to the following comment, "So I'm assuming that the intent is to observe and then perhaps add this particular booster item into the game market at some point so that everyone will have access to it in some manner." Rebecca, "Yep, introduce it in other ways for sure. First access in Prime access, though maybe Barrow will bring it on a visit, maybe a Nightwave reward, or refresh sortie rewards." Reddit has also been responding to the addition of this, and one player said, "I don't know how I feel about it. It's in the line with the other boosters and monetization practices, but something about it makes it feel extra scummy. If these boosters are available for regular purchase from the market, then it's more palatable. But if they're a Prime Access only exclusive, then fuck no." Edit. Though most mods are tradable, so I don't know if there's even much value with this booster to begin with. Rebecca replied, "They won't be Prime Access exclusive, technically timed, but you will see them enter Warframe Rewards ecosystem while the Prime Access is live. It definitely sucks that scummy is a first impression though, but based on the single liner info, I don't blame you. It is a free bonus, it will be added elsewhere as a rewards, and by no accounts does it exist to set a path for reducing drop rates elsewhere, or conversely, not increase them." For that original commenter replying, "I don't think it's the lack of info that makes it feel scummy, because I've got no problem with resources or affinity boosters. Boosters to increase drop rates are a normal part of your monetization. I think it has something to do with it affecting mods. An arcane booster that increases drop rates for rare arcanes or a relic booster that increases drop rates for rare prime parts would feel just as scummy, especially when the drop rates for things like the rare Jovian Concord mods, Kavat's Grace, etc. are wholly inappropriate for the value those mods actually give the player. The other half of the scummy feeling is definitely their initial exclusivity to Prime Access. Even if they are a quote free bonus, the only way to initially get that free bonus is by freely handing over $50. It would be much more comfortable with them if they were purchasable with Plat like any other booster. Actually, I think I figured it out. It feels scummy because the items the booster targets are so rare. Resource and affinity boosters are fine because you already get a bunch of each. Halving the grind on a rare item that can take hours or days or weeks to obtain is significant and puts too much pressure on purchasing the booster. Further Reddit, especially when the booster can only be obtained by spending cash. Further Reddit, and you guys did kinda nerf looting frames not too long ago. That doesn't help. Rebecca had also replied to the following comments. "Unless DE gives a hard and fast date and sticks to it, I don't believe them. This could be Acolytes will come back, followed by waiting a year, and knowing DE, the chance this happens is not small. Considering the huge amount of discussions this booster generated just right after the Prime Access announcement, I think DE is conscious the community would not be pretty forgetful about it, and they certainly wouldn't want to be labelled as a group which doesn't keep their promises and turns their game into another pay-to-win." Where Rebecca replied, Yes, in all languages. And to finish the video off, I do want to share my thoughts on the mod drop chance booster that was added to the Prime Access. So on Twitter, I've been pretty vocal about my distaste for this booster, where I said, I just want to share that I don't like this specific booster, regardless of if it'll be available via the market or Barracuda, etc. at a later date. It feels like it's a slippery slope for worse drop percentages. Also, if I did like it, 7 days is way too low for Prime Access, even for an experiment. Warframe is slowly catching up to other free-to-play games, and I barely like new format types as is. I later updated the post saying, something to add, they did nerf the double dipping of loot frames after quote-unquote exploits with the Silver Grove mod farming, and now we get a booster specifically for doubling mod drop chances. Thumbs down. If you are curious about the double dipping loot nerf, I will leave a link to my tweet where it's basically a little timeline of the events that occurred. Basically, players were using the standard method of loot farming with using the different types of loot warframes, and they got a bunch of mods from the Silver Grove. There is a cap for the amount of mods you can get in the Silver Grove, and players were getting banned because of this. And they chose to completely nuke the double dipping method for farming in Warframe because of it. So, once again, I suggest you read the post that I have linked in the comment section if you want a kind of deep dive into it, but at a later date I will do a Warframe history video on it. For now, that's it. If you cared about my opinion, you're probably at this point. Yeah, I guess Atlas Prime's coming soon. He looks cool. He looks like a Thrashbull Locust, if I'm honest, which is something I also shared on Twitter. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.